Hey, what is up, guys? What's going on? My name is Robert Rochester Jr., but you can just go ahead and call me Bert. So, welcome to my channel where I bring you tarot know-how videos and tech tutorial videos because I'm a digital marketer and I'm a tarot card reader, and on top of that, I'm just a very spiritual and holistic individual. So this is what I like to do. So today's video is going to be all about how to reset your tarot deck. Now you might be like, Bert, what do you mean reset my tarot deck? Well, if you're a tarot card reader and you like to read your cards in a in the reverse or inverted direction, then you need to be able to know when it's time to reset your cards. And if you're a tarot card reader who don't read reversals, I'm also going to show you how to cleanse your cards. So let's go ahead and dive into this video. Yes! Alright, so what's going on? So we're here to talk about these guys right here. So you probably like, so let me clarify some things because I have come across many different types of tarot card readers. There's tarot card readers who's just starting out. For those of y'all who's just starting out, some readers read the cards in the reverse mode. Now I understand many tarot card readers, I was the same way. When I first started out, I only read my cards in the right side upright position for the first 3 years I was involved with tarot. I've been reading tarot cards for 11 years now, so I know a thing or two. But so got my cards here. So I want them. Maybe I can see it. So you can see some of these cards. That one's reversed. That's the Lovers. Then we got the Four of Cups. That's right side up. So we can see some of my cards are reversed, some of them. So right now, I'm ready to reset my cards and cleanse the energy. Once in a while, I like to do this because it's like you can feel it. You intuitive know, you feel the energy. Your cards are starting to get stuffy. Your readings are starting to get a little bit of stale, and you're just like, something's iffy about the cards. When you start getting that feeling, it is time to reset your cards and remove all the past energies that's been attached to them, especially if you're a tarot card reader who allows other people to touch your cards. This is really important. It doesn't matter you read read your tarot cards in the reverse mode or you just read them in the right side manner. You need to know how to cleanse your cards. So when I cleanse my card, I like to get sage. I got sage right here. So I like to get sage. Sage is a herb that actually grows. It's a herb, it's a bush, it's a tree. It's not a tree, don't quote me on that. It's a bush. It's a bush that grows, and when it's dried out and harvested, it can be burned to remove negative energy and to welcome in positive energy. So sage's main purpose is to remove all bad negative energy and to purify the area that you're in. So usually, say I don't got one on me because I don't need a big old bundle, but you can get a bundle of sage. It comes wrapped up, and when you burn it, it's called smudging. You take it around your area and you put it in the corners of your walls of your home, underneath the cabinets, underneath your desk. You put it all over the place, and it helps clears out the energy. But the thing with sage got a very pungent and definitely a very strong and peculiar smell to it. So sometimes people like my mom, so I'm in my mom's house right now for the summertime, and since I've been home, I try to burn my sage, and she do not like it. She'd be like, Robert Charles, are y'all burning weed in my house? I'm like, no, Mom. That's just the sage. I tell you, don't be burning that crap inside my house. So I don't get to burn it when I'm around the family and stuff. They don't like the smell. It's not for everybody. So hey, but I love sage. I use it all the time. If I feel stuffy, I feel like the energy's not right, you burn it. It clears everything out to welcome a new, fresh, blank slate. So what I do is I burn the sage. I get some type of herb incense dish, censer you can call it. You need a censer or some type of ceramic or metal dish that you can lay the sage in while it's burning. And then as the smoke lifts from the sage, you will pass your card on through. And this is how you remove and cleanse your energies from the card. And then simply resetting your tarot deck is just really simple and easy. It's nothing complicated. All you're doing is you're taking all the inverted cards in your deck and you're turning them right side up. So that one's inverted, that one's inverted, this one's inverted, that one's inverted. You see, I got a lot of inverted decks. So you want to go ahead and go through your cards and turn them all right side up first. So I'm going to do that real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So I got a lot of my cards are reversed, but that's okay because the way I draw my cards, and I'm gonna make a video about how I like to draw my cards later on for y'all can see. I sense the energy, so I don't always just flip it over. I might flip it upside down, and sometimes doing that, sometimes all your cards come right side up, sometimes they all come inverted, and then you get a mix of the two. So hey. Now, I've been reading tarot cards for 11 years, and I find this step very important because it really helps. Because sometimes I just did a reading recently, and I was getting mixed. It's like tarot, the energy's trying to come through. It's like, hey, I really feel like the card should have been right side up and not inverted. So when I get that feeling, it's like, okay, it is time to go ahead and reset my deck. So I've been waiting to reset my deck the last couple of days before I can go ahead and do this video for y'all. So, yep, I think I'm almost done with this one. And I also got 2 other tarot decks I got to go through and do this for as well. So I'm gonna cut to the next scene, and you're gonna see me reset all my tarot decks. I got 4 tarot decks, and I got a deck of playing cards I use as well. I read playing cards, and you're gonna see me reset them. So hey, so I just finished this one for the most part. Look, everything looks good. So as we go, you see everything is right side up again. So I just got finished resetting that deck really quick, really easy. And once in a while you read inverted cards, reset your deck. I like to reset my, like I said, at this point in stage, I reset my deck whenever I start to get a feeling like it's time to do so. So trust your intuition when to set your deck. Or a good recommendation is that every single quarter, you can go ahead and reset your tarot deck. That's 4 times a year. Or for some people, I know some people who like to cleanse and refresh their tarot decks with each and every new moon. I personally don't do that, but I do know some others who does. So it's really up to you. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this, and I'm going to show you how to go ahead and cleanse your cards. You're going to watch me cleanse all my cards. So let's go ahead and dive on in. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and dive into this video tutorial on how to go ahead and cleanse and reset your cards. So you want to begin and start out by resetting your deck. This is step number 1. So you want to go through your deck as you see me doing right here and separate all your inverted cards and your upright cards into 2 different piles, and then you're going to go ahead and take all the invert cards and turn them right side up, and then you're ready to move on to step number 2. Make sure you get all those cards right side up, guys. Alright, so we're at step number 2. So for step number 2, you need to go ahead and find a incense burning safe dish. So you need some type of metal or ceramic dish. They're most of the time known as sensors. That's what I got right here. I got me a little incense sensor here that holds incense cone, incense sticks, and you can put charcoal right on top of this disc and light the charcoal so you can put raw incense on top of it. But you need some type of sensor if you're going to be working with raw incense. Now for those who's working with an incense stick, you don't got to worry. Make sure you got an incense stick holder so you can go ahead and put that incense stick in. So you're going to go ahead and light your material, and then you're going to go start off by saging everything that you have. So you see me right now, I'm saging my workspace, I'm saging my cards before I even dive into them. I'm removing all the negative energies that is around my space. And then after I finish just cleansing everything and just cleansing my workspace, and then I'm going to start passing my cards through the smoke. Also, when you're working with raw material, please be careful. Don't burn nothing. Don't burn your cards. Don't burn your cloth. Don't do none of that. I'm not reliable for that. I've been doing this for I've been working with raw incense for the past 8 years, so I'm very adverse with this. So now you take your cards, pass them through the incense smoke. Just wave it on through. You don't got to keep them there for a long period of time, but you definitely just want to make sure you glide your cards back and forth, and then set it to the side. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I don't use, when it comes to sage, I don't use a big bundle of sage, because with a big bundle it's going to really make the room smoky. As you can see in this video, it's starting to get smoky and hazy right now, and I'm just using sage pieces. So that's just a little warning. I'm tossing that out there. If you're going to get a huge bundle of sage, just be warned that it's going to make the whole entire room smoky, but it's definitely going to do the effect, and it's going to remove all the negative energies that is attached to your cards. Alright guys, so now we're at step number 3. So at step 3, really simple. This is where you're going to reset your deck completely. So during step number 1, we went ahead and reverted our cards back into the upright position. Step number 2, we went ahead and cleansed our cards and removed all the negative energy. Now here in step number 3, what you see me doing is that I am resetting my deck. So exactly what I'm doing is I'm separating my tarot decks into 5 different piles. The major arcana, and then the minor arcana with their 4 separate suits. And then after I'm done separating each and every single pile into their own perspective suits, I want to go ahead and take those piles and reorder my cards in numeric order. So I want to take the major arcanas and rearrange them from the full all the way to the world card. My bad. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the cups, for the fire wands. I'm going to do that for the pentacles. I'm going to do that for the swords. And usually, if this last little tip is not really important, but personally, what I like to really do is just to help me organize and stay in get things done fast. I will go ahead and I will rearrange my piles from the major arcana. That would be pile number 1. The second pile would be wands, because wands, that's dealing with the element of fire, and then tarot wands is the fastest cards, the fastest thing that will make an event occur. And then I'll follow it by swords. Sword is the second fastest element. Then we go to cups with the element of water, which is a little bit slower, and then we go to pentacles or coins, which is the element of earth, which takes the longest to manifest. manifest. That's just the way I like to do it, but you don't have to do it. The main important thing is you want to separate your cards into their own individual piles and reset your tarot decks back into the original fashion that they came when you first got them. And this is how you reset your tarot deck. This is how you cleanse your deck. This is how you refresh them. Alright, so I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this clip so you see me go ahead and reset all my tarot decks. So I hope you enjoyed this little clip. So yeah, I'll see you at the end of this video. Alright guys, there you go. That's how you reset your tarot decks, and that's how you cleanse, remove all the negative energy that's been attached to them. One last little tidbit I want to throw in here. You can't get sage to help you cleanse and remove the negative energies. Don't sweat it. One, sage is a very strong, pungent smell. So what alternative that you can do is you can get frankincense. Frankincense is a really nice smell. You can also go ahead and get rosemary. Rosemary will help you remove negative energies. Copal or myrrh. Those are all great incense, and these are raw incense too. So sometimes you need a charcoal to light and sit them on top. And if you can't do that, incense sticks will work as well. When I first started cleansing my cards and removing all the negative energy, I would get any type of incense sticks that was available to me. I would just light the stick, and then I would wave my card through the smoke, levitating and rising from it. Now, y'all might be saying, hey, well, do I need to get a particular type of incense sticks? No. Any incense stick will work. Will be effective of removing the negative energies from your cards. It does not gotta be sage. It can be patchouli oil, it can be dragon blood, it can be amber, it can be cherry, sandalwood, linen. As long as it's an incense stick, light it and it will work. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. Every single Tuesday I'll be bringing you a new tarot tutorial. Peace, later, bye. Wow.